Okay, this is gonna be a series of videos that I'm gonna make, basically teaching you guys everything I know for free, even though I shouldn't, because I feel like I'm giving away way too much free sauce, and I should be charging you for this. But I'm a nice guy, so it doesn't really matter. Believe me or don't believe me, that's up to you. I know that this works for me. I have taken payouts, and honestly, I've been trading extremely well. I've never felt so confident about something in my life, and I think that this episode is going to go over more, the whole mental aspect of things, how to start, where to start, what are your expectations. Because I'm not going to lie, man, it's not easy. It's really not an easy journey. It's not something that you're just going to learn overnight, and it's going to be something that's going to challenge you immensely emotionally. It's going to challenge you to levels of emotion that you didn't even know you had, especially if you're young and you don't really know what money is and you don't really know how it feels to have money and how it feels to lose money. I'm always extremely thankful that I've been raised in a very fortunate scenario where I never really had to worry about money. However, that never stopped me from being money hungry, in the sense of I want to achieve something for myself. I want to prove myself that I can be different than all these other people. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh no, I dropped out of college. I was rich at 16 and I had everything figured out. Dude, I didn't. Straight up, I didn't. I did the whole spiel. I used to be a professional athlete, and I moved into college. I went to the whole years of college. I have an engineering degree that I haven't even used ever. I don't even know why I studied engineering. But I gotta tell you, like, those 4 years of college were some of the best years of my life. I've met some of the best people, and I think it's really stupid. All these people that say college is a scam, sure, if you're gonna go study arts, it's a scam. That's true. But if you're gonna go study something that you love, and in the moment I loved engineering, then do it, because you're not gonna regret it. The problem is, if you go to college and you do nothing all day, then you are the problem. People think college is the problem, that college is like, oh, it's so bad because you have so many best people. At the end of the day, you are who you hang out with. I went through that too. I went through a really bad time in college. I went through the first 2 years where I unfortunately was with somebody who was not good for me, and I truly did not believe that I was going in the right direction. And you get lost. You get lost. It's dangerous, but you have to find yourself again. That's the challenge. And you need to face that in your life one way or another. You're going to maybe not face it during college, but you're definitely going to face it maybe during trading, maybe during working, maybe with a partner, maybe not. It doesn't matter. What matters here is that you need to follow your dreams and you need to do what you think is right. And there's nothing wrong with starting today. You're not late to the game. You're earlier than everybody else who's not started yet. That was my problem. I was so scared to start that I wish I would have started day one. But I didn't, because I was scared. I was scared of all my friends making fun of me. I was scared of all the people around me saying, it's like, this guy is crazy. What is he doing? Just go work a 9 to 5, man. Like, that's what everybody does anyway. Go drink some beers with everybody on Wednesdays. And, go do this thing. And I lived that in college. I lived that. Every single Wednesday, me and my best friend would go out and get hammered every single Wednesday. Until one day I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? This is not the way I want to do things. And I had started to know I had started to learn trading already. I already had started to learn the skill of trading, and I was like, "Holy crap! This is an insanely good skill. This is a really insane escape of reality," because I had been exposed to all the reality of the college kids who have no idea what they're talking about, who have no idea what they're doing, who have all they do all day is just have fun, because that's what you're supposed to do in college. I realized that college isn't for education; it's for experience. That's what it's made for. Now, if you want to go and don't want to go, that's up to you. But what you need to do is you need to, if you're going to do this, you have to take it seriously. You can't just half-ass it, because it's not only going to waste your time, it's going to waste your money, and it's going to make you want to go insane. It happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you. I want you to follow structure. The markets are brutal. They don't give a fuck about who you are. They don't care about anything you say. They don't care about anything you do. They don't care if you're crying or if you're down to your last dollar. They couldn't care less. So you need to understand that. You need to understand that this is a game of war. This isn't going to be somebody saving you for a reason whatsoever. You're not going to magically get lucky and make back all your profits. No, what you're going to do is you're going to blow all your money, and you're going to think that, okay, now I'm due, and you've turned into a gambler. And that's no way to do this. So I'm telling you, like, there is a way out. There is a way to make this happen. There is ways to make this happen. You have to believe. I believed every single day, even though I had doubts. And I was very close to quitting multiple times, because, like, okay, it's probably just a scam, whatever it is. And I've realized that it's not. And it's something that I'm very passionate about. And it's something that honestly has turned me into a better man, because it's forced me to get rid of my bad habits and to stop lying to myself thinking that you're doing things right, because the chart is going to tell you where you do things right or you do things wrong. That's why trading is so fun in that sense. It's so fun because it's such a challenge. And the best part is you against yourself. There is nobody else on the other side wanting you to lose. Nobody cares if you lose or win. There isn't somebody on the other side cheering for you or booing you. They're worried about them. You have to worry about yourself. And honestly, like, I'm going to make all these videos about all these concepts and whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, if you can't even sit down and listen to this shit to change your life, then there is no saving you. Go work a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people shit on you for working 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to make really good friends. You're going to eventually make good money. You're going to work, maybe you won't be super happy, but you're going to have money. And you're going to have a good life, and you might have a good, nice wife, kids, the whole spiel. You can be successful in so many different ways. This isn't the only way. But if this is what you want to do, you need to do it 110%. Because if you're not convinced and you're just doing it to, like just a wave because somebody told you to do it and you think it's going to be quick, easy money, get out of here. Stop watching this video. Click off and go do something else. Go apply for a job. Apply for an internship. Start studying. Get a degree. So now that that's all out of the way and you understand what it really means to be a trader, and it's not just a trader, it's to be an entrepreneur, to do something different. Now we can start talking about what it means to be a trader. Like I said, the charts are brutal. They're brutal. They're going to tear you apart. And if you're not capable of getting up every single time and working even harder, you might not be able to make it. You might have to miss some nights out with your friends in order to look at the charts because there's sessions coming up. You might have to wake up earlier than you're used to in order to see the New York Open. And you're going to have to get used to losing because you're going to lose so much. But one day, you're going to start winning. And that one day where you start winning, you feel it. I felt it. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul. You say, holy shit, I figured it out. I can actually do this. This is something that I can do. And I'm not saying that I'm extremely successful at trading. Yes, I've made good money from trading, but I haven't made millions and millions and millions. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about that. But what I have done is I've overcome all the challenges that 99.9% of traders are not able to overcome. And that's psychology, risk management, and that's it basically. There's nothing else to it. And because of that, I am now a much happier person. I am a much better man. And I feel like I can truly do anything now. Might not have to do with trading. Might be something else. But I'm going to be capable of doing it no matter what. I know that deep in my heart that I'm going to be able to do it no matter what. So if this is the journey you want to do, then listen up. You're going to have to understand that this is a long-term game. Okay? I know you want money now. I know you want things to work now, but they're not going to work. And you don't need to be sitting behind the charts 10 hours a day. That's not going to make you a better trader. What's going to make you a better trader is showing up every single day and doing the same thing every single day and learning every single day. That's what makes you a better trader. You could become the world's best trader. You could become as good as I have in 2.5 years in probably 3 months. In 3 months. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on how committed you are to it and how emotionally sound you are. So it is possible, and there is the possibility is there, right? And I know this video is all rambling, and I've been rambling for 10 minutes straight, but I want you guys to know that this means a lot to me because I'm going to share with you things that I had to sit in my room alone, seeing my P&L go from $2,000 to zero. And I needed those $2,000. Instead of putting those $2,000 towards me and the things I needed to buy, I literally wasted them because I thought I could flip them. I started with, my own saved money, and I lost all of it. Every single cent I lost it. And I was thinking, oh, this is going to be cake. TJR does this. Dodgy does that. PB does this. Oh, this is going to be so easy. I just got to take a couple good trades. I'll triple my account, and then I'm chilling. Yeah, guess what? First trade I took, I won. Euphoric. The best thing I've ever done. Second trade, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I lost all my money. Just like that. Just like that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye every single cent I had. I had no money at all. I had to wait until way later to make money. And I had to live with that. And that's okay. And that's perfectly fine. That's normal. I don't want you to go through this. That's the purpose of this video. The purpose of all the videos following this one is for you to not do the same mistakes that I did. Because this is so possible, and this is so possible in such a quick timeline. And I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see every single one of you succeed. I want all of you to succeed more than I ever have and more than I ever will. I hope somebody watching this video becomes the next biggest trader in the history of mankind, because they heard me when I said this is hard, this is grueling, but if you do the work and you're structured and you have method, it's gonna work. That's it. There's no secret to it, man. There's no secret to it. Hard fucking work. So I'm just gonna end it with the 3 main pillars of trading. You need to have discipline. Stick to one strategy. Don't hop around strategies. Don't watch YouTube strategy videos. If you can't even tell me every single concept by memory that I'm going to teach you, then you're not ready to trade. You need to know candlesticks, bullish, bearish. You need to know trends. You need to know wicks. You need to know time frames. You need to know, not indicator. You need to know tickers. What is NQ? What is ES? You need to know lot sizing. What is a mini? What is a micro? You need to understand the trading sessions. You need to understand volume. You need to understand volatility. You need to see it in the chart. You need to get so comfortable with this that I can quiz you on anything and you can answer in a flash. Only then are you going to be ready to trade. So you better get used to all that. And today it might be like, oh, this is going to take forever. It's not though. Think about it this way. When in your life will you be able to make infinite amount of money other than this? And yeah, sure, there's other things to do. And what I mean by that is, imagine I told you this. Imagine I told you, okay, I guarantee you you're going to make $1 million this year. I'm not going to tell you when it's going to happen, but I guarantee you it's going to happen. And all you have to do is follow A, B, C, and D. You do it every single day. Because you knew in the back of your mind, it's like, wait, that $1 million payday is coming soon enough. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. That's how this works. If you do A, B, C, and D every single day and you follow it to the T and you don't make any mistakes, you're going to get your $1 million paycheck eventually. It's going to happen. I guarantee it is going to happen. All right? So it's just a little psychology. Just a little intro to what trading is about, because without this, without me telling you this, honestly, I'd be lying to you. I'd be straight up lying to you. I'd be looking at you in the face and lying to you and saying, hey, this is going to be cake, just this, bum, 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 boom, we're done. That's a lie. Straight lies. There's nothing more, there's nothing worse in a person that just sits there and is capable of lying to your face, promising you something that they're not capable to deliver. Because I've been in that position. I've done that, and it hurts, and it sucks, because you know in the back of your mind you're lying. And I know that when I make this video, I haven't even edited. This is a first take. And I'm not going to edit anything. I know that all the things that I've said are true because they've all applied to me. And I know that if you apply to yourself, you're going to be able to do it too. Okay? So really just take action. Do something. You can do this. You can do this. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do this. You can do this. All right? Next video will be just about the chart. I'll explain everything in the chart and probably candlesticks, the basic stuff. I will go from basic. I don't plan on making 50 videos, but I don't plan on making, just 2 of them. So I'm going to leave it at this, and I hope you guys can really take something from this, because if you're able to join me in this journey that I'm still going, then you won't regret it. I promise you that, because I can promise you I'm going to give you 110% of me. And all I need is 110% of you. All right? All right, well, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm probably going to record it right after this, so if it looks exactly the same as today's video, which you're probably going to be watching yesterday or a couple of days after or before, then that's fine. I'm just letting you know. All right, that's it. Peace out, guys. Take action.